Hey there, people of the interwebs. My name is Brandon Noel, and you're watching That Drawing Show Thing, a YouTube show where every week I draw a Saturday morning cartoon character or just general cartoon character, talk about where I first encountered the character, kind of do a meet cute, and talk about what the character means to me. To be honest, I don't remember exactly when I first met Snagglepuss, who I'm drawing today. I have this vague memory in the back of my head of watching a Snagglepuss cartoon with him standing in front of a fence talking to a couple other Hanna-Barbera characters and doing the whole exit stage left or kind of thing. And I remember that because I would years later go on to have a career in theater, in technical theater, and Snagglepuss in a weird way was my introduction to stage left and stage right. And it's just kind of funny that, because I vividly remember that, thinking there, sitting there as a kid going, what's stage left? What's stage right? And you can see him walk off stage right or stage left, but this is getting into some weird territory. I'm dyslexic. I have a severe learning disability, and for a long time I did have problems with left and right. So it would be years later that I would understand the difference between stage right and stage left, and then actual left and actual right. So it's just kind of funny that a Hanna-Barbera character would introduce that concept into my life, because it would become a very prominent aspect of my life for probably about 14 years. Stage left and stage right. And, it's just kind of funny. But Snagglepuss, my wife and I even got, Snagglepuss. My wife and I got into a little debate the other day. Snagglepuss or Snugglepuss? Snagglepuss. But the reason why I wanted to draw this character is, he's a fun character, and again, I do have that little bit of he taught me something as a kid. And DC, I'm going to get off on a tangent here, because normally the whole aspect of this show is talking about how much this character means to me and what he, I'm going to get off on a little tangent, because DC is rebooting Snagglepuss. If you're unfamiliar with DC Comics, Hanna-Barbera line, they've been relaunching the Hanna-Barbera characters, more serious dialogue, more serious to do. For the most part, I'm not a fan of what DC's been doing with Hanna-Barbera. I'm glad that they're doing something, because these characters are important and they need to stay relevant. But I was super disappointed in the Scooby-Doo Apocalypse. I thought that was their attempt to compete with Afterlife with Archie, and I think it missed the mark of what those Scooby-Doo characters were and are. But that's a debate for another time. Flintstones, I actually enjoy what they do with the Flintstones to a point. And I'm going to bring this, it's why. I'm going to come back to that. But a lot of what they did was take some of these Hanna-Barbera characters and throw them into a pseudo reality, and that's fine. You can get some drama by taking cartoon aesthetics and playing them for reality. But what I had a problem with in the Flintstones comic is what I'm having a problem with in the new Snagglepuss comic, is you've taken these iconic designs. When I draw a Hanna-Barbera character, I love playing with the angles. You can just do these beautiful angles on all the Hanna-Barbera characters. The Flintstones, the Jetsons, Snagglepuss, Huckleberry Hound. They all have these great angles to them. And by it's weird to describe, like, because the Flintstones, they did ultra realistic, almost creepy, like nightmare fuel. Like, I do not like the art on the Flintstones book, and I don't particularly care for the art what they're doing with Snagglepuss, because I get that they're playing up the feminine elements of Snagglepuss, and the character lends itself to that. I have no problem with that. They're reimagining Snagglepuss as a gay playwright, and okay, a gay Gothic playwright. Sorry, Southern Gothic, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. I would personally prefer what they had done with the original cartoons and making him a struggling actor, because that's what he was in the original cartoons. Struggling actor, get into some weird shenanigans in the circus or whatever. But okay, we're flipping things. We're going to make him a playwright. I can go with that. But the reason why I'm not going to be picking this up is just the art. It's not Hanna-Barbera. It's an anamorphic, furry kind of Tumblr art, and I guess that's going to appeal to a larger modern day audience. But it's not Hanna-Barbera. Like, when I look at what they've done to the character, I don't think, ooh, that's interesting. I don't think that, I could be in the minority, and this book could do very well, and I hope it does, because I want to see Hanna-Barbera succeed. I want to see DC Comics succeed, especially on this line and this initiative. But, you know, it's weird they would feel the need to redesign these iconic characters. I'd much rather they take this new take on the character, the Gothic gay playwright, and attach it to the original aesthetics. But hey, I could be wrong, and I'm going to try not to do some of these old man yelly videos, get off my lawn kind of stuff in the future. I'd much rather celebrate the character than talk smack about current or new incarnations.